So, first game next year, we retire the number. 21 goes in the rafters. No, if it is, then he's already in the Hall of Fame. I feel like it's going to be next year.
You're in the Hall of Fame of my heart.
The only heart I've ever been close to.
No, there's another one.
Yeah, all right.
That's a good look for you, right? Sitting on the tricycle. A grown, middle-aged, close to Social Security collecting aged woman sitting on a tricycle.
Drinking a Mike's.
20 years, like what? Like in dog years? So like what, 3 years? Everybody's crying. I am. You want a hug? Fully vaccinated. All right, we're going to end the show right here, right now. Nate, your most favorite bar bouncing story. Leave bar names out. Leave names out. Favorite bar bouncing story ever.
Leave your sexy voice in.
This is
Hold
my
on.
absolute favorite story to tell.
Hold on.
I'm holding on.
That's why I hang out with you.
I have the biggest fucking asshole, at least on this side of the Mississippi.
I've not seen those in Minnesota.
No, he's only seen penises.
Oh.
Did you know he's seen every penis in the state of Minnesota?
Every single one.
Over the age of 18?
Yeah,
Yes.
Guinness needs to get you in the record book.
Yeah.
They really should. I need some royalties coming.
Yeah.
So who's the biggest?
The biggest?
Yeah. Joe Mauer, I knew it. Damn it.
God, he wins at everything except
God.
for baseball.
Fuck. So, your best bar bouncing story. Everybody, I'm just going to sit back, sip a beer, and watch the magic happen with this sexy, deep-voiced man telling a story.
So this is my absolute favorite story to tell. Because nobody believes it.
I don't believe it either, and I haven't heard it yet.
I can't believe it's not butter.
I was working one night, and we noticed a guy that was showing signs of impairment. He had a little too much fun, and we had to go cut him off. And the way we cut people off is we go up to him, approach him, and say, "Hey, we noticed you've had too much fun. We have to put X's on your hands to let the bartenders know to not serve you. Or if you don't want to take X's, you got to head to the front door. Your choice." So he says, "I'm not taking X's." I said, "Well, then your only other option is to head to the front door." He made his way to the front door, no issues whatsoever. We get to the front door, and I said, "All right, man, you have a good night." He flips me the bird as he's walking away.
That's always
I said,
good.
"You know what, man? Why don't you take that and shove it right up your ass?"
Classy.
This man, hand to God, dropped
please
his
tell me.
trousers,
Oh, shit.
took his middle finger, and shoved it right up his ass.
Oh, my God. Brian, did you know you met this guy before? How stinky was your finger afterward? We actually have him on the other line
I
right
have
now.
no idea.
And when they die, then you know the air's running out?
If I didn't have witnesses to this, nobody would ever
Holy
believe it.
shit.
Couldn't you charge the guy, like call the cops and get him charged for indecent exposure?
What do you say in that moment? You see a grown man with his middle
What do
finger
I
up
say
his
in that
ass
moment?
Because you told him to do so. What do you say in that moment? What's the first thing that comes to mind?
You got room for two?
Sweet Jesus. No, if I had my thoughts about me, I'd have said, "Now put it in your mouth."
He
Since you want
probably
to be
would
so
have.
compliant,
Now suck on it just a little
put it in your
slower.
mouth, no balls.
Just a little slower.
Holy God.
But yeah,
I would have had too much fun. I have
That is
so
the
many
greatest
jokes in
thing.
my head. I have so many jokes that I am not going to say. Oh my God. Eric, you look like you are like holding within 2 years worth of shit in your body. What are your thoughts right now?
What are my thoughts?
Eric is very on a scale
first thing
one
that comes to mind when you see
1
that.
to 10. He's like a 15 on the uncomfy scale.
It's basically every single coworker I've ever fucking dealt with. Because
what, they take their pants off and fuck themselves in the ass?
Yeah, and they don't wash their hands. What the fuck's wrong with people not washing their goddamn hands?
You heard it here first, folks.
That's all that I think of.
If you're gonna finger your ass, at least wash your hands afterwards.
Or just
2 minutes, 2 minutes, soap and water. Sing the ABCs twice.
And if you can't make it all the way through, just go 1 through 10 and.
Oh, this guy made it all the way through.
Oh yeah, he definitely did.
And we were all dumbfounded. No, not a person said anything.
You were dumped on?
We were dumbfounded.
Dumbfounded. I thought you said dumped on. I'm like,
we were
what?
dumbfounded.
Once it got the finger up there, it just broke the dam, and it all came loose.
Like, okay.
I would have bought him a
night.
drink. I would have bought him a drink.
Hell no.
I would have been like, no, you're going to the bathroom first and washing those hands.
I don't care if he was cut off. Sir,
like, no,
you get another
an
drink.
Uber or a cab. You're getting into the fucking bathroom and washing those hands.
I want to party with this man. Whoever
No,
he
you don't.
is. I want to party with somebody that goes hard like that. Literally goes hard like that.
James, we went to high school with a guy like that.
Exactly.
Dude, our high school buddy would have done the same shit. I bet you.
Oh, my God. I want to party with people like this. Oh, that sounds like so much fun. Not the getting cut off. So you actually did the cutting off. It's not the bartenders.
No.
So the bartenders come to you and say, hey, this person's getting a little, you might want to like cut them off. Or do you just observe the room and see who's acting up and say, all right, you're done?
It's all a coordination effort, a coordinated effort amongst the entire security staff.
Yeah.
If you see somebody that's stumbling around or moving.
Yeah, they get up from the bar stool, they go to the bathroom, and they're running into the wall.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel like you're a secret agent with those headphones on?
No.
Earpieces? You're like, God damn.
You got
Look at this
earpieces? Does it got the mic in the sleeve like this?
No, it's actually quite uncomfortable.
You're like, oh my God, that's Jason Bourne. Like,
No.
the whole time?
Do you ever make fun of people?
All the time.
Actually,
I'm
yes.
sure, right?
Yeah. A little secret
Oh, hell yeah.
security.
Like,
We
this
do.
dude fucking can't dance for his shit.
What this guy, off air, Eric, what this guy knows about how the fake IDs are floating around right now?
Oh,
my God.
What do you mean? They've always been flowing around.
No, the ones that are coming out now that are fucking
They're very
intense.
Good. They are very
Holy
good.
shit.
They scan
Really?
everything.
Yeah.
The fact that this guy could fucking pick it out in a lineup of 50, whew.
You're going to have to figure out if mine's fake. Maybe.
I got mine from the DMV, but is it fake?
Little known fact about the earpieces.
Yeah.
If you ever watch a bouncer who's talking to somebody and all of a sudden they put their finger up to their ear, like they're trying to push the earpiece in to get a little better of a listen.
Yeah.
There's nothing on the radio. They're just trying to get away.
Okay.
They're like,
Just plug their ear.
something's going on. I got to go. And then they take off.
Okay.
Yeah. So half the time it's just them trying to get away from the conversation.
Yeah,
Well-
because we're all fucking drunk
Well-
dumbasses.
Exactly. Yeah.
Outside
We are not
of
making
getting
sense. We're not important. You're doing your job. Like,
outside of me getting my
It
ID,
doesn't happen often. Well, for me.
outside of me getting my ID checked and like getting the okay, you're good stamp on your hand or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
I don't talk to bouncers after that. Unless I'm leaving and I go, okay, have a good night. Like,
we'll have to say I probably
But-
talk to more bouncers than I have girls. So maybe that's my problem.
that's because you're shoving your middle finger in your ass and
You
Damn,
got the
you
best
caught me.
stories.
oh,
I do have one you might appreciate.
do it right now.
let's
Go one more. Come on, one more.
So, I'm working our patio at that night, and there's this couple sitting at one of the high-rise tables on the patio. The woman is pretty well built. She's like, I want to say 6'2", pretty hefty,
Oh man.
but still feminine.
Yeah. Dressed
Wearing
nice.
a dress, dressed very nice, and I have these. No,
I never
not
really
that
look good
traffic.
even in normal clothes, but
So there's two girls about maybe 10 feet away.
Did they have
Dude.
one cup?
No,
Oh,
they
that's
had
too
two
bad.
cups,
oh
Damn it.
man, that's a sequel, right?
and they're whispering to each other. I'm pointing at this couple. Well, the husband takes notices. He turns to these girls and he says, He says, "Bitch, what are you talking about? Look at your nose." And this starts a whole confrontation between the couple and the two girls. So I go over there immediately and say, "Hey, look, I saw everything that went down. I saw it coming. You two ladies need to find somewhere to be."
Yeah.
So they want to start arguing with me. "Well, who are you?" I said, "I'm the guy telling you to take a hike. Go somewhere."
I love that fucking answer. I love that. Oh, props to you. I love that.
"Well, what's your name? You don't need to know that to go over there." It got to the point where I told them, "Look, you have to make a choice. You can either move somewhere else in the patio away from these folks, or I can take you out this gate, whether you want to or not. You make a choice." Well, they stormed off, in a huff, saying they were going to get me fired. About maybe 20 minutes later, my
Hold on one
assistant
second,
head
let me
of
get my-
security.
Get some money out to tip our waitress. What a great person she is.
That's
That's
gorgeous.
my intern for 6 years. I mean, eventually she'll get a full-time job, but it's unpaid currently.
So about maybe 20 minutes later, my assistant head of security comes over. He says, "Nate, what exactly happened with these two girls?"
Yep.
So I told him the story, what I just explained to you guys. And he says, "Do you know who that girl is?" And I said, "No." So that
The
night...
owner's daughter.
No. I'm about to elaborate right now.
All right.
That night, you know who Birdman is? Played for the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mohawk, tattoos up to his chin.
Yeah,
100%.
the little white as fuck Eastern
Yeah.
European looking guy. Yeah.
He was in the bar that night doing VIP service, had a little birthday party.
I said he was
Holy
Eastern
shit.
European looking,
He
Brian.
was there.
Had a whole bunch of his friends there. We did get to
How
meet
his
him.
life went downhill.
The girl I threatened to toss out on her head, that was his girlfriend
Oh
at the
my
time.
God.
I almost got fired for tossing out Birdman's girlfriend.
Oh.
Holy shit.
That would do it.
I have a statement, and two, I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Statement. I want to go with you to a bar that you're not bouncing at,
Okay.
and I'll buy your drinks and your food and your prostitutes, whatever you want. And
No prostitutes.
You've
Coke's
never-
fine.
Prostitute-
No prostitutes.
You
No
never
Coke.
offered that to me. What
No.
the fuck?
no Coke, only
We're talking
Pepsi.
about- Okay, Pepsi's fine.
Diet Pepsi. I have diabetes. Or had diabetes. Beat the shit out of that. What's up? So, I want to go to a bar of your choosing. I'll choose them, actually,
Okay.
because you don't know the scene outside of where you work at. Your fiance in the background's going, yep, the redheaded Puerto Rican. Do you play shortstop?
I actually did play shortstop.
She did play shortstop, Brian. How much international signing money do we have?
Yeah, could we get her on a 4-year deal? 5-year? Brian disappeared.
It'd have to be a lot.
Brian,
whatever.
Brian passed away. No, he's got us on headphones, and he's in his basement is like the death sentence of everything cell phone service related. So,
Ooh,
I want to go to a bar with you.
okay.
Shut up. And I want you just to describe everything that's going on. Just read the room.
Yeah.
Like, we go to a bar on a Friday night, Saturday night, 10, 11 o'clock at night,
Mm-hmm.
and we're just sitting out there, and I want to know who you're going to confront and why, or who you're going to kick out and why, or who you got to keep an eye out on and why.
So this would
Like,
be
Or who you
exact-
should hit on and why.
yeah.
So this would be an exact verbalization of what goes through my head.
Yeah,
every
yeah.
single
I want
night,
to
every single night.
I just want to pull you away from your comfortable environment of the bar that you work at, or bars that you worked at,
And
Yeah.
talk shit
And-
all night.
and just sit there, and I want to see who you're keeping an eye on, like how the brain works when you're the only, like, one of the only sober people in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of not really the bartenders, because I've been to bars where the bartenders are
not
taking
sober.
shots too. So it's basically the cooks and the bouncers are the only sober people in the room.
The bouncers.
Yeah, I was about to say the cooks aren't
the
sober.
cooks are not entirely sober,
Yeah, hell
and that's just true.
Too much Diet Coke. So I just want to pick your brain and have you read a room for me out loud.
Definitely.
Like,
Yeah.
that's what I want.
Yeah, all too easy.
Yeah, we'll give you a tour of the area, and you'll give us a tour
If
of...
Moose Country was still a bar
my
in
God.
Lilydale, Moose Country during
God,
playoff
what was
hockey.
that like?